Alright, so recently, is it's game break? No, I'm not even the host here, so it's not my problem. If the host has bad internet, that's completely his problem. Anyways, recently I started doing my university class, right? This is like the pre-class to tell you, like, guys, please don't sexually harass other people. That is bad. Sexual harassment, thumbs down. You know, it's stuff like that. And those are just like, this is where this building is. So it's like orientation, post orientation, where you learn like all the basic university stuff, and I've started it. And I'm gonna be honest, they need to up the entertainment budget on this shit. Like, I'm watching this, and right, like, and like, it is like okay, like it is fine technically. However, every time that a video starts, right, like it's a video that I need to watch just for the sake of, oh geez, I'm at game volume. I need to watch just for the sake of completing the quiz that comes after. So I do the test or do the video, and then there's a quiz that comes after, which is like, where is this building? And you put the answer, and you're like, what does this class count for a major or something? And you put yes, no, maybe so, or just, or more likely go on to the document it's referring to, press Control F, and then and then find out whatever the question's asking, look at the document directly. Which, I mean, like, I'm not doing that. I'm definitely not doing that, especially because this is not a public video, or this is a public video. So I'm not the one doing that, but I'm sure other people are. Anyways, so every time I watch a video, they open up and they're like this, I'm blah blah blah, and I go and I have a major or a PhD in communication or whatever, and then they advise you on a bunch of stuff. However, after that, they also like go like their whole life history. They go, hi, I've been here for 7 years, I switched majors 4 times, I had broccoli for dinner yesterday, I had a good wank session last night, I'm good in clarity, and it like, I actually measured, once that like happened like 3 different, I measured the time it took for somebody to introduce themselves, and declare all their titles, like all of the medals they accumulated over their lives. It's like if I went into every Forts video, and okay, actually, I'll finish off the first point. It took a minute. It took a whole last minute. Full minute. It's like if I went into every Forge video and said, I got a top 20 rank badge in Season 10. I also got a top 20 rank Season 11 and Season 12. I also got one in Season 22, and I won the tournament in the 26th official tournament. Like, it's like if I did that, right? I don't need, you don't need all that information to consume the fact that the building is over here, not over there, and this is how you don't get lost, and this is how you pick your, like, it's just, and also, gonna be honest, the people in there, their jokes just fall flat. I'm gonna be honest, they try to make jokes, but it's so scripted. Like, I imagine what happened is they're reading off a script, right? And, like, I'm pretty sure they're barely remembering it. Like, if they only got people that just said, like, okay, you just need to cover this, and then you just freeball, I think it would have been great. And it's just a starting impression is that is kind of disappointing right now. Because, like, I was going to this college expecting, good institution, right? Gonna get me an education, and these people can barely produce the intro video, which is perhaps the most important video, because, like, they're trying to convince me to give my money to them so they can keep running their university experiments, right? Like, who knows what they're doing behind closed doors? Something like with quantum computing, or something other that's suspicious. And here they are, not even able to make a good joke. Like, how am I supposed to trust them if they're not charismatic? Like, this is like communication 101. It's also funny that it's the communication majors, like, half the time that's doing that. Like, don't they teach you in communication that, if you just list out your credibles for a minute and a half, everybody just, like, oh my god, this guy's full of himself. All he cares about is listing off all of his achievements. So doesn't this guy have anything better to do? I'm here for the content, not for this guy, right? Like, that is currently my university experience. At least I decided I should start the homework, because you should have it done before you actually show up to college, and I have to show up in like 2 weeks, actually almost a week now. No, 1.5 weeks. So I was like, maybe I'll actually hit this out. I'm just gonna, I probably should just go new, and I'll just go howitzers here. So that is currently my university experience. At least that is the homework experience, which is kind of rough. Anyway, we also got this map here. It's called City War, 44, and we don't have howitzers. The host doesn't have moonshot. Okay, well, I guess I'm getting trolled now. This is terrible. I guess I could go 20 millimeters and yeah, same box size. I was just gonna go. I could also just go. If he goes rocket here, actually, That won't be a problem because I still have 73 metal, but I can just tank forever here. This should be zero issue even if he does have rockets. Unless he, like, gets, like, 5 of them, and they're Buster. Then I could be in trouble. But, like, what are the chances of that? No, wait, there's no Buster, there's no Moonshine. Moonshine is a DLC commander, not Moonshine. Well, Moonshine's also a DLC commander, but Buster, especially, is a DLC commander. Which is just gonna be, which is just great. Which is just great. This guy just consists... Man, the flak, the amount of, like, mental damage he's doing right now is unbelievable. Like, the flak is just really intimidating me here. Like, I don't know what... Should I actually snipe it out? Like... Why is this door built like this? Get out of here. Can I even snipe that? I don't think I can snipe. I think that well, yeah, I can't snipe that. Okay. I guess I'm just getting. I guess I'll have to tank the flak, which is, you know, notoriously impossible to tank. Anyway, I chose front base here because, well, it's front base. It's always the best. You know, you just spam down a bunch of nukes and it's free, and it's great. And once the 20mm come up, yeah, it looks like he wasn't building anything there. I thought, like, those look like doors over here, but I guess he was just trolling and just decided that he was gaming, but actually not gaming. I'm gonna get these all upgraded because I do not want to find somewhere else to put energy programs. This is just so convenient. Like, I guess seven turbines is quite little, but it's not. Oh, I've just used my teammates just used my active, and I have no power to fire. Okay, there's actually nothing there. Literally nothing. It's a sandbag. Oh no! What am I gonna do against that? Actually, I forgot to sell off that piece of wood, but that's fine. Anyways, I'll just 20mm nuke this guy into the ground, and I believe I can. I don't think I can build across. I don't think I have access to foundation nodes on the other side. However, if he leaves a structure that it exists, I can claim it. So if that gets disconnected there, which it did not. Let me get. Oh, there's no buzzsaws either. I was about to say, let me get a buzzsaw. But no, that's DLC content. Buzzsaws are locked behind a paywall. And Host does not have a paywall, or has not paid the tax to have a counter to wood. I guess I'll just be shooting through them with 20mm then. Alright, I'm about to give his turbines efficiency. Oh yeah, look at that efficiency there. Beautiful. Doing this guy a favor. Anyways, I'm just gonna get more 20mm. I could just get these exposed. I may just get these exposed. I am playing on 200 ping right now, which makes it a little bit tough to game. As well, I can't. It requires like a minute and a half before my actions are even responded. But I'm sure it's not gonna matter too much. Anything else happened in relation to college? I mean, actually, my roommate texted me today. He was like, I need your login time so I don't conflict with you, which makes sense. I didn't even think of that, like showing up and there's somebody moving at the same time. But that also means that whoever moves in first gets to pick the bed, right? And personally, I want the bed closest to the window, right? Because I prefer having the window, like, not only that in college, but also like in the plane, because the window seat, it doesn't get disturbed. Like, if somebody needs to take a shit, you don't get disturbed, right? Because you're on the edge. But if you're the middle seat, you don't have to ask anybody to get out. But if window seat or middle seat gets to take a shit, like, you're cooked. You have to wake up maybe from your massive nap. Like, it's just terrible. I don't know. Like, the aisle seat people, I'm gonna be honest, don't understand you guys. You guys are like a little bit of a foreign concept to me, because the window seat is just objectively better because you don't get woken up from your sleep and you get to look outside. Like, I love, like, being able to look outside itself is just a base thing. You guys selling off? I think he is. Hold on. I already forget some piracy. Yeah, so, and actually, my roommate, he's a Minecraft player. We, of course, instant like, I contacted him, and I was like, yo, I'm terminally online. And he's like, me too. And then we added each other on Discord, and then I figured out he has a YouTube channel. And then he plays Minecraft on YouTube, and I was like, wow, that's very cool. I think we're gonna get along great. Anyway, I can't build foundation nodes here, right? Yeah, I can. No, I'll give that back. So that means I can't build nukes here either. That's fine. This just serves a very good purpose of blocking them from being able to do it. Is this just a wall of nothing? What? That's absurd. If I shoot down my own nukes, if I do, that's kind of hilarious. Oh, one's gonna get through. Very nice. Hold on. They're not ready for this. Oh yeah, that's some architecture right there. Oh, and look at that, he just gave me some nukes to use. Oh, that's very kind of him. That is very kind of him. And now that should be pretty good. Anything else? Oh, yeah, I'm moving in with my mom. Actually, this was a betrayal from my sister. So my sister, she agrees to move in with me, right? Because I don't want to show up with my parents to college. That would be embarrassing. So I'm like, hey sis, you want to move in with me? And she's like, yeah, we can do that. I'm gonna be, I'm not leaving back to Europe yet. And then what happens is that my parents start nagging her to like, well, spend time with them or something, because she was just having fun, right? Like she was doing what she wanted, hanging out with friends here, and then my parents were just like, I think you should not do that. I think you should spend time with your family instead. And you know what she did? She then moved up her flight, right? She moved up her flight from after my college moving date to before. She just left early because my family pissed her off. And now I have to suffer this, and I'm just like, man. I mean, like, hey, I think in that situation I would be doing something similar, right? If my family was just like being a little bit too nosy, because like I mean she's an adult, she's 21, she has a job, she's had a job, she's going to college and she lives alone in Europe, right? Like she isn't a child anymore, and being treated like a child made her leave, and now I have to suffer, and it's just like, why? And then after I brought this up, I was like, bro, you're screwing me. You're screwing me. She's just like, yeah, that's life, bro. And now I'm gonna have to be stuck with both my parents, and they're gonna expect more attention from me as well, which is just great. So now I have even more responsibility to entertain my parents, because my sister's leaving early. So she's screwing me in like 4 different ways, which is just terrible. However, I think it's gonna be okay, because soon I'm gonna be leaving to college myself, and then in college, I'll be like 2 hours away from my parents. So, and 2 hours away from my parents is a solid 2 hours away. They can't bother. Anyways, that was City War 44. Terrible map. However, I hope you guys enjoyed, and maybe I'll catch you next one. See ya.